Yo, what is up, gamers? Araphel coming at you with a different type of video than you normally see on my channel. This is sort of like a news update video in regards to the general future of Elder Scrolls Online, in specific crossplay and cross save between consoles and PC, etc., etc. So basically, one of my buddies in Discord had told me that, hey, ESO is playable on PC on the Xbox app. Now, if you keep up with this type of stuff, you'll know that Bethesda announced that it's going to be available on Game Pass through PC Game Pass on June 2nd, 2026. Now, seeing as I already own the game on Xbox, I opened up my Xbox app, and lo and behold, I was able to hit install in my library, and I'm able to play it. It's a big improvement to my Xbox Series S. It does have a couple issues. We're going to open the game, and we're going to talk about them. They've already been making progress towards improving it. I absolutely think this is a step in the right direction for the future of the game's health as far as like population, right? I think combining all the servers to include crossplay is going to be very beneficial to the game overall. You see all the big MMOs doing it, lots of other games. You got Warframe doing it, Overwatch is doing it. Anyway, I digress. The point is, ESO is moving in a good direction. I don't say that lightly. Genuinely, the developers are making an effort to balance things for PvP specifically. PvE specifically, they're separating these two things. They're using the systems in-game to create a finer balance. I know Vengeance is coming with Update 50. Not too keen on it. I have some other videos on my channel that talk about Vengeance and the future of PvP as a whole. But this video is talking about the general health of the Elder Scrolls Online. I guess without any further ado, let's jump into it. So the screen that we started off on is right here. This is a Bethesda help support page article thing. So it says the Elder Scrolls Online for Xbox is now available in the Xbox app for Windows as an Xbox Play Anywhere title. This early availability allows players to begin accessing ESO ahead of its official rollout on June 2nd, 2026. Now this became available on approximately March 5th. So they're getting about a month of testing, and let's go ahead and jump into the game, and we'll show you guys what it looks like. While this is loading up, I want to talk about the direct issues that were occurring from day one. If you used add-ons, the add-ons setting dependency was completely broken, and you could not adjust the settings of any of your add-ons, and they would not save. Now, while a lot of the add-on developers have been hard at work getting their add-ons optimized for Xbox on PC, unfortunately, as of right now, at the time of recording this video on May 11th, the add-ons do not save. So when you adjust the settings of your add-ons in the game, they do not save. And we're logging in here. See, it's through Xbox. This is my Xbox account, and it's going to log me into my Xbox account on the Xbox server. This is very important. I'm playing on my PC in the Xbox server with my Xbox progression. This is a very, very good improvement and step towards cross progression, cross save, cross play, all those different features for this game. While that character loads up, we'll go back to this webpage. They have a link here. If you have a list of any known issues, this is known issues for Xbox app for PC, Elder Scrolls Online. Now, I looked into this. It's not a very big list. Honestly, the game works very well. As intended, to be honest. The only issues, which are pretty massive right now, that's not included on this known issues page, is the add-ons not saving. It's pretty well optimized. It runs okay. There is a slight memory leak. I suggest pulling up something like MSI Afterburner, like I have here in the corner. Look up MSI Afterburner on Google, download it, set up your overlays to track your RAM usage, because for some reason, the longer you keep this game open, the higher your RAM usage goes. The more you travel through zones, more characters you interact with, all this type of shit, it'll increase your RAM usage. Maybe this is something else that Zenimax can look into. because having a RAM leak in a game, a memory leak in a game is just not good. It's detrimental to everybody. So as it stands, if you have a weaker PC, I have 64 gigs of RAM. It's only using up 16 gigs right now. So the memory leak will never be an issue for me. I could play for, as fucking long as I want without any issues. The point is, if you have a weaker PC, 32 gigs of RAM, fucking 16 gigs of RAM, whatever it may be, make sure you are restarting your game every couple of hours to not allow your RAM usage to build up. So, as we can see, I have some add-ons active. If you look at my action bar, I've got Fancy Action Bar Plus, right? This is a console add-on, okay? And it's got completely default settings. So we'll go into my add-ons, we'll go to Fancy Action Bar Plus, we'll go to this general, and we'll turn off static bar positions. That's like one setting that I really don't like about this add-on is that I just want my active bar to be on the bottom there, similar to like the default ESO UI. So I changed that, right, and now we can see the position of the bars is changing when I swap weapons. Great. Now if I were to log out and to log back in, as we can see here, that setting did not change and did not save my static bar option. Now this goes for, unfortunately, every single add-on right now. If anybody from Zenimax or Xbox are watching, probably a pretty low likelihood, or if anyone wants to get in contact with them as well, I'm sending a letter to Zenimax to hopefully give them some insight as to why I think this is happening. So basically, the Xbox app and every game on the Xbox app does not allow for modding. So for example, if you have like a Cyberpunk 2077 on Xbox and you have it on Steam, you'll see that the Steam files are considerably different, and they allow different permissions to your operating system to write different types of files into that folder. Xbox games don't allow any of that. Now, I believe what's happening is the add-ons are being detected as like foreign objects, foreign files, mods perhaps, and they're not saving due to this. I'm not going to go through my PC and show you guys, but if you go into the path directory for your game and you right-click properties of the Xbox version of ESO, and even in your documents and your local app data, and you find ESO and you find the add-ons folder, you will see that by default, they are read-only files. This is not supposed to be the case. They're supposed to be able to be written into by the application in order to save your in-game settings, your in-game add-on settings. Now, in-game settings do save. So anything you have, as far as your graphics options and stuff like that, all this stuff does save. So that's good. It's simply the add-on settings. Now, I will say, from the time that this released, which was May 5th to now May 11th, the add-on developer that had a dependency broken, let's see here, it was called libharvin's add-on settings. And it says right here to the right, with this add-on you can create and add your add-on settings to the common settings page. The settings page can be found in settings add-ons menu. So it's basically this button right here. If you disable that add-on dependency, the add-ons option on your menu will disappear. Now what was happening is you would click this and then you would click on an add-on and it would be just a blank slate, right? There was no options here. You could still change the settings, but there was no visual to it, right? Like you couldn't actually see what you were changing. So that's been fixed by the add-on dependency developer. Shout out to whoever runs libharvin's add-ons, Harvin and Votan. So shout out to those guys. They were pretty quick on their feet to get that working. Now the issue lies with actually saving the add-on settings. Because like I just showed, when you log out, when you close the game or do anything like that, all of your add-on settings completely reset to their default state when you first install them. And once again, I'm going to reiterate, I believe this is being caused by the way the Xbox app interacts with its files. It's not allowing for the add-on folder to be written into. Now, even when you go into the properties of the folder and untick read-only, this still does not work. I know this is me just like putting ideas out there and what it could be. I'm not a software professional or anything like that. Unfortunately, what may have to be a solution, if they can't find a way around this, is to put the ESO add-ons as downloadables on the Xbox Store to allow them to interact with the folder on your computer. Now, there are other games that have community-developed things that you can download in-game that do work. Look at games like Fortnite. Look at games like Roblox probably does it. VR chat. You can download things that are created by the community and they interact with the Xbox app just fine. So maybe Zenimax can look into like the formula that these games use for community-driven content. Maybe it's some kind of deal they have to make with Microsoft. I don't know, but the point is, right now, as it stands, you cannot save your add-on settings. Every single time you log on, you have to redo all of your add-on settings on Xbox, PC. Not very convenient. I'm hoping they can find a fix to it soon, because honestly, the Elder Scrolls Online is the only game I still play on my Xbox. I would much rather play it on PC. The performance is great on here. The visuals are considerably better. If you have a gaming PC and you play Xbox ESO, I highly recommend getting it on your Xbox app. Check it out. Check out this early version. Get as much information as you can for any issues, any bugs, and send them to Zenimax. Send them to add-on developers and help get this shit going for the release of June 2nd for the Elder Scrolls on PC Game Pass. Like I said, I think what they're doing right now is a fantastic step in the right direction. I've literally never, ever glucked Zos in a video. This might be just like a one and done type thing, but I genuinely do love what ZeniMax Online Studios are doing for the game and its health. Right now, it's moving in a fantastic direction. Even the general updates for Update 50 are fantastic changes, trying to even the playing field between subclassing and pure classing by adding the new class mastery system. If you guys don't know about that, check that out in the patch notes. I will be making a bunch of build videos for Update 50. So if that's something that you're interested in, subscribe. Stick around, dude. I have, a few other build videos that have gained some decent popularity within the community. I do want to cover a lot of the quote-unquote upcoming meta base class builds, non-subclassing builds, because from what it seems like right now in the time I've spent in the PTS, that they have significantly narrowed the gap between pure class builds and subclass builds to the point where some pure class builds even significantly outweigh the subclass builds. Right now it's pretty obvious with the Dragon Knight because it got its full rework. So it's going to be leaps and bounds ahead of everything. That's just the way it is until they do their next reworks. It sounds kind of goofy, but Werewolf is honestly in a crazy strong state right now. Never thought I'd be saying those words, but Werewolf is pretty insane. And that's because they've done a full rework. I like what they're doing. I like that they're buffing everything. They're not nerfing everything into the ground. Something that makes games fun is buffs, making things stronger. Instead of just nerfing shit and taking away the fun, right? Like in PvP, it's cool when stuff dies. It's not cool when there's a bunch of tank bots that can hold block and live forever. And some people might say like, oh, it ruins like 1vx potential and stuff like that. But honestly, dude, like if you're a skilled player, having a faster time to kill means more X potential, right? The more damage you can do to people, the higher potential you can have of getting a good outnumbered fight. Anyway, I digress. I'm like way off topic from the point of this video here. The point is, ZeniMax is making great strides to the future of this game and to hopefully implement crossplay and cross-save. All right, well, that's what I got for you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you know of any other issues or, let me know if this is something you're excited about. All that type of shit, bro. Let's talk. Let's have a discussion in the comments. And like I said, if you have a PC and you play ESO on Xbox, hop on this shit. Get this shit on PC. Start testing. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's get this shit rocking so we can get crossplay even faster. All right, gamers. Araphel out.